Hello and welcome to Talking Sense, a Pittsburgh Works Together interview series featuring our region's most influential leaders. We'll get their perspectives on jobs, the economy, and other topics vital to Pittsburgh's progress. I'm Kelly Brennan, and on today's episode, I speak with two special guests from our region's leading utility companies. Alexa Mapstone, Outreach Education Coordinator with Columbia Gas of Pennsylvania, and Rita Black, Director of Community Assistance Programs at Peoples Natural Gas. As temperatures cool and winter approaches, some Pennsylvanians may worry how they will pay their gas bills. Alexa and Rita share about the many financial assistance programs available to Pennsylvania residents. Their goal is for every customer to enjoy the safe, reliable, and efficient delivery of natural gas, even when life's unexpected challenges happen. We hope you enjoy this insightful and informative discussion. Rita and Alexa, thank you so much for being here today. I'm excited to sit around a table of ladies and have a great discussion with you. If you don't mind, just right off the bat, could you describe your respective roles where you work and give us maybe a brief rundown, if you will, as to what that role entails? Rita, we'll start with you.
Thank you. So I lead a team at Peoples Natural Gas. It's focused on assistance. So we do a lot of outreach in the community. We help customers who are applying for assistance. And we do everything from soup to nuts to ensure that people get the benefits that they need.
Wonderful. Alexa, how about you?
Okay, so I'm an outreach and education coordinator and a CARES rep at Columbia Gas. So I am grassroots. I'm doing the outreach. I'm meeting our customers wherever they are, whether it's a trunk or treat with their kids. I'm passing out candy and information on our customer assistance programs, make sure they know the programs that are available. Senior centers, I'll attend those and talk about our programs and letting our customers know what they qualify for us.
Wonderful. It seems like you don't have a strict 9 to 5 then. You were working any and all hours that are necessary for this outreach program. So I know we are recording this on a day when we're supposed to be transitioning to cold weather, right? It's going to be 82 degrees. Right. Allegedly, at some point, we're hitting winter. And when we do, we know with this cold weather, we need to be able to heat our homes, et cetera. So how important with these winter months approaching is it to have these customer assistance programs?
Oh, it's imperative.
Imperative.
It's imperative. People need to be safe. People need to be warm, especially in PA,
yes,
where that cold weather eventually will come.
Eventually will come. Yes.
And they need to know what's available to them. And there's really programs for everyone. So we do have income-based programs, so that would be your LIHEAP, but we also have budgeting programs too, so we can make that increase in your bill because you're using more heat. You're not gonna heat your house when it's already 80 degrees out,
sure,
like in the summer, but when the usage goes up, the bill will go up, and we have a budgeting program that allows us, instead of that spike, it takes your projected costs and then split it up per month for the year. So that can even help, and that's available to all of our customers. That's not income-based.
Okay. I want to dive more into those specifics in just a moment. But first, I'm really interested because we're talking about that PA weather. Are you seeing an increase of people needing or wanting these assistance programs in the Pittsburgh area?
Absolutely.
And is that a recent increase, or could you kind of dive into that a little?
I would say the last several years, because the cost of everything else has gone up, particularly when you think about seniors. They have a fixed limited income. It only goes so far. So when groceries cost more, when other things cost more, there's less money available to pay the utility bills.
Sure.
And what we don't want to see are seniors that are not using their heat as much as they may need to because they're so afraid of the bill, because there are programs, as she mentioned, that are available to help them get those bills to a reasonable amount each month, or grants to help them pay.
That's an excellent point. So let's get into those. How about the federal programs? What are available to customers federally, and what are the requirements to really meet those? Whoever wants to take that.
Yeah, so LIHEAP opens on Monday, November 4th.
Okay.
And if you qualify, the minimum grant is $200, goes up to $1,000. It's based on household income. So it is a great way to start planning ahead for those winter bills. The payment goes directly to your gas company or your electric company. You designate that on the application. So everything is taken care of for you once you send that application in. Similar to Columbia Gas, people that have trouble with filling out the application or just need some extra help, we have people available to help them do that too, because we don't want to see any barriers to them getting those valuable grants.
And this is solely income-based.
That's correct.
Rita, you both have mentioned LIHEAP.
Yes.
For our listener who is not familiar with LIHEAP, can you explain what that is?
Yes, it is the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, and it is federal dollars that are allocated to each state. So in Pennsylvania, customers with income at or below 150% of poverty, which for a senior living alone is roughly $1,800 a month. Family of four, it's somewhere around $3,000 a month.
Okay.
They're eligible to receive a grant, strictly based on their income.
Thank you. Okay, so how about the specific programs to your respective companies? What's available from Columbia Gas and Peoples Gas?
Sure. So I can start and then I'll pass it over. So for Peoples, I think the way to think about it is there's two main ways we want to help our customers with limited income. One is through the Customer Assistance Program that's typically called CAP, and that provides an affordable monthly payment. It's the same payment every month based on income. If income is very low, that payment can be as low as $25 a month. So this is really important when we think about winter. That January bill could be quite high because we may have cold weather in January. We're not experiencing it yet, but it could come. And in those cases, someone that is participating in CAP is only going to have to pay that CAP payment.
Okay.
So it's really a nice way for them to feel reassured that they won't fall behind, that they can manage the payment because it's based on their income.
Okay.
The other way we help customers, and in particular seniors, is we have a program called emergency repair. So if your furnace is failing or your boiler does not work, you think the heat is going to come on today and it does not come on. If they call and they're income qualified, we can not only repair their heating system, but replace it if necessary. We also replace gas lines that are the homeowner's responsibility that could be leaking. So we want to do both sides, help you maintain service in your home that's working, and then also how can you pay for that? We want to support that as well.
Okay, thank you for describing that.
Sure.
Alexa, how about for you?
So we have those programs available too. Our CAP program, which you explained great. So I'm not even going to touch on that. Our emergency repair, we have one also. But a difference that we have is that we're able to cover hot water heaters with ours. And I always say, if you wake up, like you said, you think it's going to kick on and it doesn't, call us. Because yes, there's LIHEAP and they have their crisis programs and things like that. But we're able to streamline because our assistance offices, they have so many programs and they do outreach to so many different people. And just here, we have two different utilities.
Sure.
So we're able to streamline to our customers and get that working so you're not unsafe or uncomfortable. So we do service lines and furnaces too, but also hot water tanks.
Okay.
And a program I want to highlight that I couldn't believe it's real when I first started working here. And it's to prepare you for the colder months is our weatherization program. We have a coordinator. His name's Tony, and he is the connection between the utilities, the contractors, and our customers.
Okay.
And there's some miscommunication sometimes because I know as a customer, like I said, I couldn't believe this program is real. So if you're under a certain income, and all of our income guidelines are from like 150% to 250%. So at 150% federal poverty income guidelines for a family of two, it's about $30,000 a year, give or take a few dollars, but just to give people an idea, because we say these percentages and then we're like, what does that mean? So I just wanted to give an example of that. But our weatherization program, if you make, I think it's 150% federal poverty income guidelines, we do an audit of your house and we say, okay, why isn't it holding the heat? You're spending X amount on your gas bill, but you're still not warm. What's the deal? So we have that free audit. They say what's going on. There's several things that could cause that. Tony explains that to the customer. And then say there's insulation that needs to be put in the home. Maybe it wasn't insulated because older homes, we didn't know what we know now to keep that heat in. So they say, you need installation here, and we're going to do it for free. And I know that sounds too good to be true for me, but it's a real program that we offer. Tony explains that to the customers, like, we're not pulling your leg. We will really fix this for you to keep that heat in. So that's a program that you can get any time of the year, but will really help you during these cold months.
Absolutely. I think Tony's going to get a lot of holiday cards.
Yes.
It sounds like he might be.
Shout out to you,
He might be
Tony.
very much appreciated. Ladies, if anyone is listening to this and they want to look into whether or not they qualify for these assistance programs, what's the first line of defense that they do?
I think the easiest thing to do is call us.
Okay.
Because when you call Peoples, and our phone number for programs is 1-800-400-WARM, WARM. All of our agents, they've just gone through refresher training. I'm sure your agents have as well, getting ready for the winter. So they really understand LIHEAP. What are the guidelines for income for that program? What are the guidelines to enroll in CAP? If you have a heating emergency, like your furnace isn't working, they'll know exactly what to do with that as well.
Okay.
So they can walk you through all of the things you're eligible for. You can also go online to find out more at peoples-gas.com/assistance. There's a whole page there, including a program finder where you can anonymously put in your number of people in your home, what your income is, and it'll tell you which programs you're eligible for and then link you to how you can go apply.
Okay. Thank you. And Alexa?
Okay, so our website, I was looking on it this morning, and it's just a plethora of knowledge. So we are able to, you can do some applications online.
Okay.
You can go to, maybe you're going to a community action agency on a regular basis. Some of our agencies do applications for Dollar Energy. They can also help you with LIHEAP and things like that. So you can just add that to your to-do when you go to that agency and talk, because they offer so many programs. Community agencies, they have like food banks, so they're seeing people more. They just have like counts. There's just so many things that they're already going to these spots for.
Sure.
So that's another thing that they can add on, is getting into the programs through agencies. So we have the website, the agency, and then picking up the phone and calling us too.
Okay.
And I'm going to pick up this paper and read
Absolutely.
it off of here.
Yes.
So the number they would call is 1-800-537-7431, and it's 1-800-537-7431, and that will connect you to someone who knows how you can qualify, what programs are available, and if you want to just look at the website to see, so you kind of have an idea of what programs you would qualify for, we have a system too where you can put your information in and it populates what programs you would qualify for.
Wonderful. I appreciate you both being here and taking the time to explain this. I feel like it's so pertinent as we approach these alleged winter months that are supposed to be coming. And we know when they hit, they stay, and they can hit hard.
That's right.
So this is so lovely for people to hear about. So thank you for being here, for your time. And as always, please stay tuned for our next episode.